Hi, this is Gregory B Productions, and today we're doing a catalog look through. So I did one like last week, I think, on Amazon, on the Amazon Wish book, and that became like my most viewed video. So that's really cool. Thank you guys for that. But yeah, and this came in the mail, the Lego October 2020 catalog, and yeah, and this one is pretty cool. It seems to be just what I've seen of it. There seems to be some pretty cool sets on here. The cover does not show. So normally, if I show like, do I have a Lego catalog? I can just easily. Like, for example, with this one, it shows, like, from 2015, it shows, like, some, like, a specific set, or specific set, sorry, or in, like, some other, one of these other ones, or some other catalog, they show, like, a specific big set for the thing. But this one is just, like, a little thing that says, build more family time, there's nice family playing with Lego, quite cool. Again, it says Lego store and stuff like that. But let's open it up. So you can see, the first thing is, so this is another thing that shows it's starting to be Christmas time. Because just similar to the Amazon one, it has a little Christmas wish list and like little things that these sets do where you can like check them off or whatever. Pretty cool. And you can make a little Christmas list. And then what happens if it folds it up? Oh, it folds up and it's a cool little like thing. There's even a little thing. A rebuild year of the world is about seeing the world through the eyes of kids and creating a place where everyone thing clicks. We're not just building, we're unbuilding and rebuilding in new different ways together. I'm not continuing to read that because there's a lot of words. But yeah. But this seems like a pretty interesting thing. And yeah. You can I'm gonna just here you can pause this if you want to read all this. But see on the sidebar, if I fold this back up, there are some themes that are here. So there is the City, Lego Friends, Holiday Sets, Duplo, Lego Dots, Lego Disney, Lego Mario, Lego Creator, Lego Mindstorms, Lego Harry Potter, Ninjago, Teknik, Architecture, Ideas, Creator Expert, DC, Marvel, and Star Wars, all on there, and they're all pretty cool. Now the first set they show is pretty interesting actually. It's called Main Square. Now this is $200, and it seems pretty interesting actually. So if you see, it's just pretty cool. So it has a town hall or city hall. It has a little diner. It has a little rock thing and stuff, and a little limousine. It has a little like town fair looking thing. It seems pretty cool. And this one is cool especially because unlike a lot of the it even has a train. That's also pretty cool. But yeah, because unlike some of the other town hall sets, they have like a big some of those like the one that came out some of the ones that came out like a couple years ago have these like big cranes or like construction vehicles that kind of like took pieces away from the actual builds. This one doesn't have that. It has all these cool little builds. And yeah, this is quite a cool set. I did not know this existed actually. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Then flipping next page, it has some Aqua. So right here it says some Aqua sets. So it has this little $10 Ocean Mini Submarine, which that one's pretty cool. Actually, I could actually see I could actually see getting that because it has a little hammerhead shark. It has just some cool stuff. Then the Ocean Exploration Ship, which is also pretty cool. It has a manta ray. It has a cool looking shark. It has a cool little helicopter. And yeah, this isn't really something I would probably get, but this is definitely pretty interesting. And then we have these like Lego Friends jungle sets. So first, there's the Jungle Rescue Base, which that's actually a pretty cool looking base. Like I like the slide, I like the elephant designs, I like the kind of little bridge. That's actually pretty cool. And the Baby Elephant Jungle Rescue, which that's a pretty cool little cheap set. I probably wouldn't get that, but still pretty cool. Then we have the holiday sets, the Christmas sets. Some of the Christmas sets. There might be more Christmas sets coming. I don't know, but yeah, some of the cool ones. So we have the Countdown to Christmas, the great gift ideas. So the advent calendars. So there's a city advent calendar, which we actually have that, and we're going to be opening that and do videos on each day when we open it. So stay tuned for that. Um, and then the Friends one and the Harry Potter one, which are all pretty cool. The only thing with these three minifigures they show for the Harry Potter one, I already have those minifigures. So yeah. But yeah, so still pretty cool. Then there's some actually other cool things. So there's a little wreath, the 2-in-1 wreath. Those can be a wreath or it can be this thing. I don't know what that is, but it can be that as well. And then a winter snowball fight, which that's actually a pretty cute little cheap set. It has just a snowball fight. You can like launch things at each other and stuff. Quite cool. I could see myself putting that in the city or something. Now the big like, what is it called? The big Christmas sets for each year. Each year they do a Winter Village set, is what they're called. And this year's is the Elf Clubhouse, which is quite cool. Seems a very cool, detailed set. It has like bunks with elves on it. It has a little bottom floor of elves. There's like a bakery. It has all this cool stuff. A chimney. And yeah, and I can see it's going really well with the there's some Santa workshops that they made in like 2014, I think. I can see them going really well with that. That's because it says workshop on the little sign. So yeah, quite cool. Then it has right here, it says, give little builders a tool to rebuild their world. And there's a kid playing with a Duplo set, and it's a cool little $10 Duplo set with like this a construction worker. Pretty interesting. Then we have Lego Dots. Now this one is pretty interesting because it's actually quite a good deal, I would say, because it has like 300 pieces for 20 bucks. I don't know if and you can make little frames, little slap bracelets or whatever. Quite cool. That's quite a cool little line, I would say. Then continuing, we have Bring Home the Magic, so some Disney sets. We have a Duplo Frozen set, which is like a little mini Elsa's Castle. Aurora's Frozen Forest Cottage, which is one of those Duplo friend sets. It's also apparently top pick. I don't know what that means. I think they explained that at the beginning, so I probably should have read that. But yeah, there's like a little cottage design, quite nice. Then there's these Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse buildable characters. I actually quite like these, so these are really quite cute. I wouldn't like get these or like ask for these for Christmas or anything, but they're definitely pretty cool little designs. I quite like those. Now I move on. There was a new theme, or is a new theme, called Monkey Kid, which is quite cool. So first set, the big $150 set is with the Flaming Foundry, and this is gonna be something I'd be interested in. But the minifigs are cool, and this does seem like a pretty interesting little build. So yeah, like continuing. Oh, there are no more Monkey Kid sets. I don't know, but yeah. Next one, there is this whole big part for Mario. So there's the Adventure with the starter set for Mario, like a Mario starter set. There's Mario's House and Yoshi expansion set, and then the cat suit Mario and the character packs for Mario, which are quite cool. The only one I'd be interested in getting is the starter pack, mainly because I want to get the Mario figure, because you can't really use the Mario figure with any of these other things. So yeah. And continuing, here is just the generic Creator 131 set. So first there's the Space Rover Exploration. This one looks pretty interesting, actually. Like, this is quite intriguing. I quite like this one. This can rebuild into a little ship and a little, what does it say? Can be rebuilt into a space rover. Wait, what? So, oh, it doesn't say anything, but yeah, that's a little base looking thing. Quite cool. Then there's the Caravan Family Holiday. This one also looks pretty cool. A pretty cool camper design. It's just 3-in-1. It can be a a lighthouse, or just a different look, retro, a family caravan with retro. Okay, no, that's not. That's what this is. And then some other thing, some different kind of camper van. So yeah, quite cool little set. I quite like that. I like the look of the colors on this, and like look kind of old, like retro and stuff. Quite cool. Then we have some Mindstorms here. We have a Robot Inventor, which is quite cool. Mindstorms isn't really my thing, but it's definitely interesting. It intrigues me. Something else that intrigues me even more, though, is the Lego Diagon Alley set that was revealed. Is the Lego Diagon Alley set. Very big, very expensive, 400 bucks. But yeah, I would say it's definitely pretty interesting. It's definitely a very cool set, obviously. I mean, it's very detailed and it's cool looking, and I do quite like that. What piece is used for the windows? The windows look different than, like, most other windows. But yeah, this is quite a very big, very cool thing. Look at the interior. Quite nice. It's just a very cool set. I probably won't get this though, because it's very expensive, so I'm probably not gonna ask for this. But still very cool. And yeah. So then, moving on, there is the Ninjago sets. So first, there's Storm Fighter Battle, which that one's pretty interesting. Not really. I guess it's decently interesting for a cheap set. Not really my thing. Same with the Skull Sorcerer Dragon. That is a cool dragon, I have to admit. And little playset's pretty cool. It's interesting as well. And even the game experience inside. I don't know what that means, but apparently there's one. Then there's this Destiny's Bounty design, which I quite like this. I don't know what kind of interior it has, which is the main thing I'm interested in with these kind of things. But yeah, it's definitely cool. And yeah. $130 I think is a bit expensive, but I mean it has a decent amount of pieces, so I don't know. And then we have Teknik, which has just like this has the dragster, a Dom's Dodge Charger, and a 6x6 Volvo articulated hauler, which are pretty interesting, I guess. They're not really my thing. Technic's not really my thing. Same with Trolls World Tour and Architecture. There's a Trolls World Tour set, Vibe City Concert, and then a set of the White House, which is actually it's pretty interesting. I do have to admit, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, not really. Architecture not really my thing though. I say Lego architecture isn't really my thing. But yeah, moving on, continuing. So let's start here. First is the friend set, the Lego Ideas friend set. Now this set, my mom has. We got it from on my mom's birthday last year, and she still hasn't built it. So I don't really know what that's about. But yeah, then there's the ISS International Space Station. Not really my thing. Pretty interesting. And grand piano, which is also not really my thing, but definitely interesting. I think it even works or something. You can even like you like tap the keys and it does stuff or something like that. I might be wrong about that, but it's definitely interesting. And then continuing onwards, there is this little yellow van or whatever, and this little train. Again, not really my thing, but something that is slightly more my thing is this haunted house set, which I think this is like the kind of like those amusement park sets, and it's quite interesting. Oh, that's because it's fairground collection up here, so that's what that is. And yeah, I think it's quite cool actually, quite a very detailed set, obviously, and very cool. I quite like that. Then we have DC and Marvel sets right here. So we have the Joker's Trike Chase. Not really my thing, but like I've said a lot of time in this video. The Harley Quinn minifigure is interesting, but other than that, again, just not really much my thing. Same with the 1989 Batmobile, because I haven't seen the movie and I also not really into non-minifig scale stuff. Same again actually with this Iron Man helmet. Cool, but not really my thing. Very cool display piece, I will admit. And then Iron Man's armory. This one's just like clearly just an expansion of that really expensive $60 Iron Man set. Which I mean I don't have that set, so it kind of like makes it less of an incentive to buy this one. Yeah, but something interesting, but not really. Again, not like I've said many times before, not really something that like I'd really be into. But it's these what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but they're just Lego art is what their theme is called. And it has ones of these picture of Marilyn Monroe, this Andy Warhol Marilyn Monroe picture, Star Wars The Sith, Marvel Studios Iron Man, and then the Beatles. And the whole gimmick of these, the whole point of these, is that they're kind of cool. Well, they're pretty cool looking little display pieces, but also, so to get like, for example, with the Beatles ones, let's say you want all four of the Beatles, but you only bought one of the sets. You can only put one of the sets on there, or you can only like there's only one set one thing you can put on time. Like for example, let's say I bought one and then make the picture of which like I don't know this one I think of that's John Lennon or whatever. If I make that one, but then I also want to put like one of George Harrison or something, I'd have to like rebuild it or buy four of them. But that's kind of like not that's kind of weird. Not really weird, but that's kind of like as I think especially with this one, it's kind of like hard to like do that. Kind of confusing, or not confusing. It's kind of I don't know how to say it, but it is kind of like if you want to have four of the Beatles, you have to spend a lot of money. But yeah, but these are definitely cool. Not really my thing, but definitely cool. Then they have the Brickheads, so Mandalorian and the Child, or Baby Yoda, as he's also known. These are pretty cool Brickheads, I do admit, they're pretty cool. Then there's General Grievous's Starfighter, which that's pretty cool. Decently cool. Not really something I'd want or ask for, but definitely cool. Then we have a big $300, very expensive, but also pretty cool looking, very detailed, Mos Eisley Cantina, which this one is pretty cool. It has a lot of minifigures. That's a lot of minifigures here, and it's very detailed. So I do admit, and yeah, it's really all I have to say about it. Definitely cool. It's kind of like the Diagon Alley though, where it's obviously very cool, but I don't really like it's very expensive. So yeah, I gotta just pause it so I make sure I don't have like any of this covered. But the only thing on here is, or the only other thing on here is it says it's easy as 1, 2, 3 the AP thing. But yeah, but that's really all I have to say about this. This is the end of this catalog look through. So yeah, so that's the video on this catalog. The Lego October 2020 catalog. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to order wherever the next one comes out. I'm gonna try to order that one. And yeah, so make sure to look at that. And also, so yeah, that's this video. And yeah, so if you like the video, then like it. If you liked it, want more, yeah. If you liked it, want some more, subscribe. I'll be notified when a new video comes out. Click notification bell. Also subscribe to my brother Jake's channel, my brother's friend Paul's channel, my brother's other friend Owen's channel, my brother's other friend Jaden's channel, my friend Owen's channel. They're all in the channels bar. They were friends and family, and they're all good channels to subscribe to. And yeah, that's the video, and we'll see you later. Bye.